Hey there YouTube! Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. My name is Wayne, aka Thrift Nerd, and I am an online reseller. I buy products from thrift stores or garage sales or Facebook groups or wholesale, and then I flip them for a profit on eBay or Poshmark, Depop, Mercari, etc. So I'm new to YouTube, so if you enjoy this video and you would like to see more videos like this, more content from me, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button at the bottom, and you'll see whenever I upload new videos. I'm planning on uploading new videos at least once a week on Sundays, so hopefully you guys will stick around. So for today, what I would like to do is I would like to show you a couple things that I picked up from my recent thrift store haul. It's really only about 10 items. I want to show you what I paid for them, what I think I'll get for them, and just give you an idea of like what kind of things I'm looking for. So maybe when you're outsourcing, you can look for similar things, or learn a thing or two that will help you make educated decisions when you're thrifting. So let's get right into it. Got my Savers bag right here. I'm feeling good. It's a nice day, so let's have at it. So the first item is a Chicago Bulls New Era 5950 hat. This is a fitted hat. I prefer to look for snapback hats, but this one was nice because, as you can see here, it's new with tags. Tag is $34.99. I paid $4 for this. Chicago Bulls stuff does really well for me, and I know that's kind of one of the more sought after teams, so I always pick up Bulls stuff if it's nice, and since this one was new with tags, it was kind of a no-brainer. If this was a lesser team or a team that's just not as popular, I might not have picked it up unless it was like a vintage hat. But yeah, like I said, I paid about $4 for this. I'll probably get $20 to $25 for it, and this will be a quick sale. So first item, Chicago Bulls hat, right on. The next item I want to show you, along that same theme, is a Cleveland Indians vintage embroidered t-shirt. I don't know if you can see that here, but this is actually an embroidered team graphic, and Chief Wahoo is down here. I know this is a little controversial, and we might not be seeing much more of the Chief. It's on a Legends tag, and this tag, it just looks vintage. Even though this shirt isn't single stitch, it is a vintage shirt. So just because it's not single stitch doesn't mean it's not vintage. I actually scored this puppy for $1, and I will easily sell this for about $25 to $30, especially because it's embroidered in pretty good condition. I always look out for vintage sports team items, and being that I live in Cleveland, I find tons of Indian stuff. So yeah, $1 into $25–30, not a bad deal. And it is baseball season, except for quarantine, so that's kind of a hot item at the moment. Speaking of seasonal items, this is a super cute women's top. I do source men's and women's clothing among electronics and houseware items and you name it, really. But I just thought this was really cute. Nice summer top, cute print, really good condition. This is divided by H&M. I don't really care to pick up a lot of H&M, but I have sold things that are kind of unique or just really cute, and so I think this falls into that category. This is a size 2, so it's a small size, which isn't ideal, but yeah, I think I paid about $3 or $4 for this piece as well, and I'll sell it for about $20. I also charge shipping on a lot of my items. That helps me. If someone makes a lowball offer, I can accept it and kind of, balance out that cost. So yeah, I'll probably charge like $3.95 shipping on this too. So $20, $3.95 shipping from $4, that's a pretty good deal too. So yeah, super cute, seasonal. Seasonal is key when you're listing on eBay. I will put listings on eBay and Poshmark, and if it's a vintage item, I'll also list on Depop. So it's good to get your listings out there on multiple platforms, but you just have to be careful and make sure that you're not selling the same item to 2 different people at once. That can get you in trouble. Next item I got, this is a pretty interesting item. This is a Disney, The Lion King button-up shirt. It's a large, which is a pretty good size. It's in really good condition. It has this Disney Our Universe tag, so I guess that's just kind of like a specialty line of clothing. I've seen vintage Lion King shirts that have a similar pattern to this that go for a lot, and I was in the store and I actually comped this against other sold listings, and it was selling for about $40. This was a little bit more expensive, and by that I mean I paid like $6 for it, and I'm pretty confident I can get 35 or 40 bucks. So this is a pretty good find. I always do check the collars, check under the armpits, look for holes, make sure all the buttons are here and all that stuff before I actually make a decision to purchase something. You never want to sell something that has stains or holes in it, unless they're really minor and you point it out in your listing. But I try to sell things that are in mint condition or as close to mint as I can get them at their stores and whatnot. So yeah, about $6 into $40 right here. Next item, I wish this was a vintage shirt, but it's not. This is a little bit of WWF action. This is a Ric Flair shirt. It's got a pretty funny little saying on the back here. Wheelin', dealin', kiss stealin', jet flying, limousine riding, woo! You know, Ric Flair. So I used to love WWF. Honestly, I might keep this for myself because let's be honest, that's a thing that happens. But if I were going to sell it, I would sell it for about $20 to $25. It is not vintage, it's not single stitch. I looked this up online and found that this is kind of like a newer WWF like reprint, even though there are vintage versions of this shirt. So that's a thing. Just because you've seen vintage shirts that have a certain logo on it doesn't mean that the one that you found is vintage, because often they do reprint those. But still, if I don't keep this for myself, which is probably going to happen, then I will sell this for about $20 to $25, and I paid about $3. So no big deal there. You can kind of see a pattern: $2, $3, $4 into $20, $25, $30, sometimes $40. That's kind of a standard flip for me. But again, it all depends. This is another shirt that I found. This is also not really a vintage shirt, but it's a cool shirt. This is a Halo Reach shirt. This is a men's size XL. It is on a Delta tag, which is older. I don't think this is totally vintage yet, because to be vintage, it has to be at least 20 years old. And I think this just misses the mark. But it's a cool graphic. It's got a large print and it's a good size. It's an extra large. Larger sizes sell better for me, at least in men's clothing, but I found that to be true in women's also, with like swimwear especially. So yeah, this is a quick pickup. This wasn't literally $1, so I picked this up for $1. I'll probably sell it for about $18 plus $3.95 shipping. $18 is going rate. I've seen a bunch of these sold, so I think that'll be a pretty quick sale for me as well. Super excited about that. Quick flips are nice. You know, you don't have to always go for like the big ticket items. If I can get something, list it, and sell it within a week or so, I consider that a quick flip, and that's just money in the bank. So, you know, always a good thing. All right, I got two more for you. They're kind of the same deal, but I wanted to show you an example of something that I would pay up for. So these are some Miss Me designer jeans. They have this bling kind of pattern. This is the Miss Me logo. I always look for these. They sell wonderfully. And if you can see here, there's a little tip for you. Each jean has an independent number for its style. I'll sometimes buy like lots of these too, if I can find them cheap enough on eBay or whatever. But Miss Me is great. But when you buy Miss Me, what you gotta watch for is that you are not missing any of these like rhinestone things or any of these buttons. And you'll especially see here where there's the 4 buttons on the tag. Those are often missing. So always check that, and always check to make sure the bottoms of these aren't like frayed and like nasty looking. Like these are in really good shape. Also, the darker washes seem to do better for me. But yeah, I paid $15 for this, which is more than I usually like to pay, but I always sell these for about, I would say $35 to $40 plus shipping. So I usually charge $6.95 shipping, which is a little bit less than what I pay to ship it out. So $15 for a $42 sale with shipping is a pretty good deal. So yeah, I picked this pair up, and right next to it was a second pair, which is the last item I'm going to show you in this video. Bam! 2 pairs right in a row, also really good condition, very similar style here. Now sometimes when I find these similar items, I will lock them together because this is the same size. It probably was from the same person, really, because they're right in the rack next to each other, right the same size, same brand. However, since these sell so well, I will sell them as one-offs. This is money. Again, I paid $15 for this. So, I mean, if you think about it, I paid $30 for both of these, and I'll probably get somewhere around $80 for them back. So those are the 10 items I picked up. I was in the thrift store for like less than an hour. So I always hit jeans for women, t-shirts to look for those vintage t-shirts. I did look at electronics. I didn't see anything super great. I did look at shoes. I didn't see anything super great there either. And then I look at like housewares for like Starbucks coffee mugs or Waterford crystal bowls and stuff like that, but none of that was there either. So I just got some clothing items, which is kind of my main deal. So boom, there you have it. That's all I have for you today. Hopefully you learned a little something, or at least you got some entertainment value out of it, right? Anytime you guys need a good Ric Flair, you just let me know. Anyways, as I said at the beginning of this video, if you enjoy this content, please give me a like, subscribe to my channel, help me grow, and provide you guys with more videos. Again, I'm gonna be dropping videos at least once a week on Sunday, maybe twice a week if I can find the time to do that. And you know, I'm new to reselling. I've been doing it for about 2 years, so I would love to share my experience and my journey with you. And hopefully, you know, we can teach each other along the way. So have a nice day, you know, stay safe, and happy thrifting. All right, Thrift Nerd signing out. Goodbye.